of the stars. Am I only going to get this far? Then I find you out there in the dark. Something's different about who you are. Every day and sleepless night, you were always by my side. There is one thing that I know, I don't have to be alone. You have loved me from the start. You can have my heart, only you can have my heart.
And welcome to the Sloppy Syndicate Show. Pleasured your ear holes just a bit there, so stay tuned. We're going to pleasure your ear holes even more. I can't tell you how excited I am to be back in the studio. If you were not aware, we were at the Songwriters Festival in Key West. Great time. Fortunately, I only went for the weekend. Otherwise, my liver would have not survived. But other than that, pleasure to be back. Pleasure to be on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and all the podcasting platforms. Listening in the future, it is much appreciated. We have City of Lions in the green room ready to come on and chat with us. They formed in 2011 in Newport Beach, Cali. 2012, their self-titled, I can't talk today, apparently. Their self-titled album came out and has over, I mean, when I say millions, millions and millions and millions of streams. One song alone just on Spotify has over 2 million streams. So let's bring the rock star on. Let's bring the superstar on and get to know Chad from City of Lions a little bit better.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, wow, an applause. That is awesome. I thoroughly enjoy that. Thank you,
How
Donnie,
is it
for having me
going?
on. It's going so good. I just got to say, I love your background there, all the art going on.
Oh, yes, I'm a big
that's
art
fantastic.
junkie, so
Same.
if anything catches my eye, I'm like, oh, I got to have it. So,
Oh, very cool.
and then I got some old, well, not old frames, finals. I collect finals as well. So
Oh,
I got
right on.
the original Kiss Destroyer, which is mint condition. So that's
Okay.
obviously staying in the frame. And then
Wow.
where am I at here? Yeah, so this is
Right.
a local, not a local, but an unsigned band that I did an interview with, and they sent me a signed copy of their album. So that was pretty cool.
Wow.
And but yeah, I love art, anything that catches my eye. I try to make a room on the wall, but obviously I'm starting to run out of room, as you
Only
can
so
see.
much wall.
Right. But yeah, so sad to say, folks, I just discovered City of Lions not long ago. So he came out of the woodworks for one of the Battle of the Stages on the Space Zebra show. Never heard of the band. Had a phenomenal song on there. I recommend it. And that is Here Is Love, my top song. I literally, on the way to the Keys, I probably jammed it probably 40 times over and over, just replaying.
Yeah.
It has that catchy chorus that you just like, you get into it. You'll understand when you listen to it, folks. But so forming in 2011, becoming certified rock stars in 2012 with that album, and all the way up to 2020. If you saw the recent, not the recent, obviously, if you saw the intro, that is the new, released just this morning, the new lyric video for Have My Heart, which just came out as well. So I'm going to stop talking. We all want to know about Chad, how the band got started. Tell us about City of Lions.
Well, when you were talking about art, I am a fellow artist as well. So half of what I do is all my animations and even music videos for everything. So I'll go back to that later. But when you were just saying how much you appreciate art, I'm right with you on that. It's, for me, I've got that thing where I can see visual and like sounds have color to me. And so they go hand in hand, which is perfect for a band because music videos is
absolutely
both of those things combined.
Yeah, I've bought so much art that I've, even albums, I've bought albums that I love the art on, and I listened to it and I really didn't like it.
But
the
art,
music, but I still love the art. So
yes.
But so I'm just I'm a visual sells me. If I like it,
Same.
boom.
So true. Yeah. So the band formed, and you said 2011. It started actually as Chad Nathaniel. So I started the band just as my solo name, and I just kind of didn't like the idea of like seeing my name like all up on billboards. If that happened, I was like, I need to. It needs to be a band name.
Okay.
And so I met a group of great guys, and they were all friends from high school, so they were able to come and join and play the songs that me and Joel Piper wrote. So Joel Piper was the drummer of the band Confide. They were a post metal band, and he's just an amazing songwriter. He kind of took me under his wing when I was young, back in 2011, and he co-produced the City of Lions self-titled album with me. And I learned so much from him. He not only singing techniques, he really brought out a lot of stuff in my voice and really encouraged me a lot. Like singing is like a scary thing in the studio. And so to have someone that you can be like super comfortable to try new stuff with is so big. But yeah, we worked on that album together and really just had a lot of fun. We started with the song "You All Along," which was actually started from a song that was the first song I ever wrote in my life. So it's kind of special in that way, where it was the first lick I ever wrote. It was, and so now to hear it now is really great. But we produced that album, and yeah, we put it out, and we started playing shows, started doing tours, and we did some Warped Tour.
I miss those.
Miss those so much. Those were the days, man. Like if there was a golden time of everything, like my dream one day is to make like a short film that's kind of this like this documentary style, but it's about this guy who's touring Warped Tour, and the drama of him falling in love, like them all hanging out by the campfires in the RVs and dusk. Like that's my dream, Loki, but that's on the visual side of things.
Right.
But so got together, wrote that album, and we really saw people were really digging it. Like you said, that song "Here Is Love" really got picked up by a lot of people. We had the Trick Shot guys, Dude Perfect, pick up our songs and start using them in their videos. And then Ellie Goulding, the singer, she hosted BBC One radio for Zane Lowe, and played our song and really supported us. So she's awesome. And so big shout out to her.
Wait, let's pause. Who did you say?
Ellie Goulding.
Woo!
She's
Ellie Goulding.
The British girl.
You heard that here. Ellie Goulding.
Yeah, she said that she won't go out on stage without getting pumped up to "Here Is Love" before going out to perform her own music.
That is huge.
So it blew my mind. She's one in my top 3 of favorite artists out there. So it's really cool to see that her being so psyched about that. But yeah, so put that together. Got picked up by a subsidiary of Interscope Records with the band, and then that's when the creative differences happened, and the band took a little hiatus. So I took some time to discover and find myself as an artist, as under the name Hyperschmidt. I didn't feel like my music was quite ready yet to be under City of Lions, and also I wasn't working with Joel Piper. And so now recently in 2020, me and Joel Piper have started working together again, and back out under the name City of Lions. And yeah, we're really excited. We're going to be putting out so much music, but that's the quick overview of the band right there.
And the vocal range, your vocal range is off the charts.
Thank you so much.
Boom. Yeah, so we'll skip 2012. You had some singles in that in 2013, 2015.
Yes.
So we'll skip to 2020.
Yes.
You're writing new music with Piper. So the singles in 2020, "Where Am I" and "Gasoline." I mean, both songs are phenomenal, but "Gasoline" I dig. And then 21, "Tomorrow Too Late."
Yes,
Tomorrow's
sir.
Too Late. And then obviously most recently, "Have My Heart,"
Yes.
which you saw part of the music video for the intro. Also, today is a huge day for the show. We are going to hit 8,000 streams today.
Oh,
so
awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am 4, and that's for YouTube. I am 4 away from 8,000. So I know after this show, it will hit 8,000. So that's a huge step. And
I know that you're the one in control of the soundboard, but can I get you to hit a cheer for that one? I know it'd be bad if you did it yourself, but okay. All right, thank you.
Chad hit that, folks. That was
Yeah, I hit that. I technically hit that. I triggered it.
So that's exciting news.
Nice.
Not to take the spotlight away from
No,
Chad and
that's
City of
huge.
Lions,
That's awesome.
but yes, I'm excited. I'm watching the ticker, and I'm like, come on.
Yes. Oh, I know that. I know that feeling, man.
But yeah, so Here Is Love, just that song alone just on Spotify has over 2 million plays.
Yes, sir.
And it's all over Deezer, iTunes, Apple Music. So yeah, it's everywhere. So millions upon millions, maybe billions of streams. So folks, check him out. He has a really good music, and I'm honestly I'm kind of mad that I just discovered City of Lions. I'm kind of okay with it because you're doing something new now.
Exactly. You're at the beginning again. You're
right.
technically at the start again. So yeah, you're going to really dig the stuff that's coming out.
And so how would you describe your music to the fans or to somebody that hasn't, like myself, hasn't found City of Lions yet? Because I get, rock, pop rock, maybe progressive, a little bit of progressive rock in there. You got some, electronic, beats in there, here and there. So yeah, describe it, because I'm horrible at describing it. Describe City of Lions.
I've kind of been thinking of for divergent rock, kind of a good way to describe what it is, because it really is. It is all over the place. While it has a very a specific sound, you're gonna hear, like, since me and Joel are both drummers, we have very specific drums. You're gonna kind of get a vibe from it, and then from hearing my voice, you're gonna get a specific sound from it. But we definitely like to explore all over the place. Like you said, alternative pop is a good one. It starts getting to be so much of a mouthful, because like alternative, progressive pop, so I've really been liking divergent rock lately, although it doesn't, people are gonna be like, what's that? So it's kind of electronic alt rock.
Okay. Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah, I would say that. And it's so hard to categorize music these days because there's so many subgenres. You really don't know what to put it in. So that's why I'm like, explain it to us.
It's so true. I know. It's like it's getting to the point where I think it's cool, because like rock culture and everything is kind of, I feel like, almost solidifying. We're kind of seeing this like resurgence of different eras, and that resurgence is kind of almost like the golden spiral, where it's almost getting to that point where, like, it's like I said, it's reached a point where it's like clarity on what rock maybe in America is for now. And so I think that's kind of a cool place to be right now as a rock artist. There's so many, like, have you seen what's coming back? Like, I feel like we could have Warped Tour all over again, honestly, with what's dropping.
And
I'm
emo's
down.
coming back big.
Yes.
So they're doing, they started, what's the name of that festival? When We Were Young. So it's like, I'm sure you've seen it. I mean, it's like all of, the golden days when we listened, when we were growing up, Mike Hem and all those bands, so I could see Vans Warped Tour coming back. There was a flyer going around. I don't know if it's true that they were going to do it again this year.
Wow.
Like I said, there's a flyer. Anyone can create a
flyer.
Wouldn't
that be cool? Right. Wouldn't that would be so cool?
Just like and they should, honestly, it would be cool if they just did like 10-year reunion tours. So like every 10 years, they just do like a Vans Warped Tour reunion, and they just, same thing.
That would be huge, dude.
Because, the kids these days are missing out on that.
They're hungry for it too. They're down for it.
I went to Taste of Chaos, Vans Warped Tour, all of those, huge events back in the day. And now it's, there's still huge festivals out there, but it's not like it was per se.
Yeah, it's true. It definitely had a cool era.
And wearing the Chucks and your plaid, cut off shorts, back in the
oh yes,
as a little punk kid in school. So I even tried the eyeliner, which, makeup didn't look real well on me. So I quit that pretty quickly, but
I had the feather in my hair, the
okay.
when you
Yep.
clamp the little feather in there. Yeah, yeah. I was down with all, yeah.
Yep. I had the mohawk. I had all that
Yeah.
stuff. And, yeah, I quickly found out I do not look good with makeup. So, I just
Some
rocked,
people can pull it off.
right.
Some people can't. Yeah. I can't pull off having a buzz cut. I've got a real my head's real lopsided. So hopefully my hair sticks around, man.
Right. Yeah. I went gray early, but I am rocking the mullet.
Bro, yes. And the
Bringing the mullet
mullet's
back.
back. Come
Right.
on.
So
It's so cool.
this is year 2 of having it. So I'm just
Yes.
going to grow it. I don't know, until it's not cool again. Maybe I'll keep it. Who knows?
Nice.
So,
Come on, keep it.
it's not, yeah. And it's like everything back. We were just talking, everything is coming back. Vinyls are huge now. Mullets are making
Yeah.
a comeback. Cassettes. It's like if we should have just kept everything when we were kids,
Right.
and some of those shirts, like the vintage shirts now, are like $100 a shirt.
Yes.
I mean,
And
it's crazy.
you're like, my closet was full of those.
Right.
Like,
The starter jackets and all that stuff. It's like,
yeah.
dang, so I do
I'll
have to
tell
go
you,
over and raid my mom's closet, because I know she has some of my old stuff.
yes, to
I
the
don't even know
hoarding
what she
moms.
has. Um, so I got to go through and see what she has, because there may be some gold in there that I could be wearing. So
Exactly. Well, I'll be looking forward to, you got to post it on Instagram, whatever you
right, I'll do
find.
like some fashion shoots, like, oh,
Please.
this is what I found in my mom's closet.
Yes. I'm
And
looking forward to that.
what's up, Ellie? What's up, E? Thanks for joining us.
Hello, E.
Everyone on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Hi, Ellie.
If you have any questions, do not hesitate. Throw them in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll get glad to answer some of those questions. Until then, we're just kind of shooting it and learning more about City of Lions. So as far as I know, no tours coming up, but we have a new song coming out. When?
Yes, June 1st, the new song Anchor is going to be coming out. And this one's really cool because it's actually just, this is back to me and Joel kind of trying to get a little bit more left fieldy with it. So we really got some fun like circular beats going on over, top, some really cool. We're really happy with the drums on it, and yeah, that one's going to be great. We've got another one, Goodbye, coming out in July, and then Opportunity in August, and then even more. We're planning on doing one song every month.
And is that going to lead up to a EP or an album, possibly?
I get too excited to wait to put them all together into an EP.
Right.
Like once they're all together, it maybe to assemble them in an order that is meaningful, and get to do that, definitely, and then press that into a vinyl, and you're getting vinyl. You're getting number one, sir. Okay?
Awesome. Yes.
It's going
That's
right
all
to
I
you.
asked, just the vinyl. But let's address the elephant in the room. E, I would not do a mullet. E, please do not make me kick you out. I'm just playing. We love you, E, but don't hate the mullet.
The mullet is back, E. Whether we like it or not, it is back.
And so I was actually in Key West for the Songwriters Festival.
Yeah, how was that?
It was phenomenal. It's my second year down there, and hot.
I love Key West.
I live in
love
Orlando,
it.
so it's still
Okay.
hot, but Key West is hotter.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's a great time, and I remember this. You remember like the leather pants or like the pleather pants? Like this
Yes,
chick was
sir.
walking around in Key West with those on,
Oh,
and the
man.
leather or pleather top. And I'm just like, I looked and I'm like, she's got to be drenching in that, because I tried wearing them one time, with my moon boots.
Yes,
Back in
moon boots.
back in high school,
Yeah, I had
and I was like, I was miserable in them. They're so hot. So that brought like flashbacks. I was like, oh my gosh, no. So
it's got to reach a point with that level of humidity where it's no longer like stuck to you, but almost just like fully lubricated.
Right.
Just
It's
a
just
constant
slip
layer
and slide.
It's just a slip and slide. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was super busy this year. I have friends every year that, kind of fly down from Nashville. I meet up with, we just hang out, and,
Oh, neat.
it's a big party essentially. But,
Yeah.
I only went down for the weekend, so that saved my liver. And
Oh
so,
boy. Right,
but
right.
I have some crazy stories. I don't want to put my friends on blast, but once I get their permission that I can tell the story, it was epic. So
Any good
um,
takeaways you can share as a songwriter?
there's so much talent out there, man.
Wow,
It's
it's
crazy to
scary.
see. Just and there's a lot of sessions. And when I say sessions, it's where the singer or the songwriter goes and plays their song. And there's songwriters down there that have wrote for Jason Aldean and have huge hits, and Luke Bryan and all that, and they're playing the
Wow.
songs that they wrote. And that's obviously that song got picked up, by
Oh
the label or
wow.
by the
Okay.
band.
How
And
cool.
so you kind of put the face to the song that actually wrote it, and
Neat.
it's just kind of there's up and comers. There's one guy, super young, Peyton. What's his name? It's gonna bug me. Let me look it
Yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah. Look it up.
because he was he next Keith Urban, I would say. He has the
Wow.
Keith Urban vibe to him, and I
Wow.
mean he can't be but 2021.
Oh my gosh. It's
So let me
amazing.
see.
Yeah, want to check that out.
Sorry, folks, this is extremely rude. I am on my phone, but give me 1 second,
No, this is a
because I'd
good
love to
music
give him a
discovery
shout out.
moment.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
you guys should be pulling out your phone as well to look this up. All right, let me see. Open that Spotify. There we go. All right, what'd you say his name was? You're finding it right now. That's right.
yep. Peyton Smith. So it's Payton and then Smith.
Hey, my last. I'm a Smith.
So he's got so many good songs.
Rad. He kind of looks like
And
Taylor Lautner.
he so down there it's a lot of the songwriters start out songwriting before they even branch into the music side. So prime example is Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton was a songwriter for years. I mean, years. I think it was like 8 to 10 years before he branched out and started doing his started being an artist, and he blew up. Like, look at him. So
Yeah, right.
it's
And it's
just
how important to have that foundation of already being able to write before you blow up too.
right.
Like so much better than you're like, whatever. Hit song and then you're like, all right, now write a song.
Right. You got to keep writing hit songs. And, and even some of the artists are like, yeah, or, the songwriters are like, yeah, it's a cutthroat business. You can write one hit and not have a hit for 3 years, So it's just,
For real.
I wouldn't have the patience to do it, but it's just extremely, I mean, it's phenomenal just to see the sheer talent in one town for a week, coming together, hanging out. And it's
Wow.
primarily country music,
Okay.
but I listen to all genres, so I love it. So it's become a
Oh yeah, I'm shooting a
kind of a
country music
yearly.
video right now.
Right. Okay, nice.
Yeah, for a band called Harbor Drive. So I love it. That's so
Nice.
cool.
Okay,
But so
Harbor Drive.
you got to hear a lot of country acts.
Harbor Drive. I'm gonna write that down.
Harbor, yeah, they're from San Diego. Their stuff is big. They've got a guy who's co-writing from Nashville too, and Joel Piper is writing on there, and it's just like it's this cool resurgence of that LA country that's coming out. And it's like Nashville, it was blowing up. That's where it was like blown up. But a lot of these Nashville writers are really liking what's going on out in LA too. Like so, there's a cool resurgence of that. Even I mean, South California is so into country. There's so many country clubs, down here. So it's really cool. But they're a great band. You should definitely check them out.
Definitely, I wrote it down, so I will be checking them out. But yeah,
Yes.
it would be cool to have just like a rock kind of music, rock songwriter music festival. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, and they may have it. I haven't found it, but
That would be
so great time. I have stories for
cool.
days. I have some funny pictures coming out with the Speedo and a flamingo floaty,
Yes.
just because I'm crazy and I like to do dumb stuff.
That you
But
know how to party, sir. Did you
right.
get any
So
fried conch?
I don't eat any of
Conch
that stuff.
fritters?
So
Oh, okay, okay.
I
I'm
got some
about
key
it.
lime pie,
Yes,
but
okay.
I mean, I could live off a key lime pie. Kermit's right there, by the Conch Republic is like the
Yes.
best. I want to go eat it all, like, every day. I'm like, I need a slice of key lime pie. So,
So
but
funny
yeah,
story about Key West. That on my honeymoon, that was one of the stops on our cruise ships. So me and my wife, we rent a scooter. We're cruising all around, stopping at beaches, and we're checking our phone. We're like, we're good. We've got an hour, and we had not taken our phone off of airplane mode, and we had left it to be where it was an hour behind still. And so we're taking our time. We're all just moseying back to the ship, and we hear the horn go off, and we look up and see everyone standing on the decks waving, and we're like, oh, look at everyone's waving. I wonder what it. And we're like, they're waving at us.
You had to do the run of shame.
And we had to and they already had our passports off the boat. Like they were like 5 minutes from leaving without us. So we're just gonna have to to rent a scooter and take it all the way back to Florida.
Right. Be like, oh yeah, it'd be like the Dumb and Dumber Florida version of the scooter trip. But
yeah, they only have some wonky scooter available for us, covered in.
And yeah, that would be. And,
I'd like to see that.
Being on the cruise, I'm one of the ones that make fun of those people. We're all standing on the balcony,
oh, absolutely. No, that was always me. I was always like, oh, look at this guy. Oh my gosh.
Like, this is the dick that made us wait an hour.
No, that was always me. Yep. And then it was me.
Yeah. So surprisingly, Key West actually voted against allowing cruise ships over 1,300 passengers to dock. And then obviously there was lawsuits, all kinds of stuff, and they took it back. So Friday it's weird. Usually like every day there's a cruise ship.
Yeah.
So Friday there wasn't a cruise ship in town.
Nice.
Saturday there wasn't a cruise ship in town.
Nice.
And then Sunday they had one. So it was a little bit busier. And
you kind of got it more to yourself then.
Yeah. I mean, it was primarily, a ton of Nashville people came down.
Okay. Right.
One of the artists, Brian Fraser, he's like, some of these people aren't even playing, but they're ready just to go down and get out. So
nice.
It was pretty busy, and Chris Young was the major headliner, and then Riley Green, and they closed Duval Street, which is like the main street where Sloppy Joe's and all the big bars are.
Yeah.
They put the stage in the middle, and they had an artist play there one night. So
cool.
It was super cool time. But
wow. That's awesome.
Back to City of Lions.
Yes.
And we touched briefly on it. You were battle for the big stage for Louder Than Life, and came out of nowhere and literally lost by 2 votes. 2 votes, folks. 2 votes. My heart was broke, and I didn't even know City of Lions, but I fell in love with the song, and I'm like, City of Lions all the way, and then the votes started changing. I'm like, no.
I know I thought we were gonna win for a little while too, and they definitely they came back.
But the good thing is they have brackets each month, so you resubmit and get back on there. And
my stuff, I have more heavy stuff that I'm planning on coming out, and I think that'll do better with their vibe too. So every time when I lost, I'm like, oh, I wish this song was out. That's heavier.
And they take unreleased songs. You could do a debut song with them.
Yeah.
Things like that. So that's super cool. I love the guys over there, that do a ton for music, especially unsigned artists and up and coming artists. And, it's just, I love watching the show. And obviously here we are. We got City of Lions on the show because I saw them on there and fell in love with them. So
right on.
So what's something, tell us one of your craziest stories, whether it's from touring or, something, playing a local bar. What has been the craziest thing you've seen? And that's probably, there's probably a handful of things. So
I've got a good one. So we're doing a show out in Las Vegas, and we're on our way. Someone forgot the power cable, like it's just classic. So I drive to Guitar Center, and I've got one of those power cables. I'm heading back. I'm at this intersection in the middle of nowhere, and with my guitarist, and I'm about to go, and I see 2 cop SUVs coming down this way, and so I stop. Obviously, they're hauling down the road, and this dude pulls up next to me, and the dude has his he's rocking out with some headphones on, and he just starts slowly going out in this intersection. And just right in front of my eyes, as we're waiting for the concert, the cop just T-bones this guy, like the thing you'd see on TV.
It blows
And
up and starts flipping, right?
right, no, like slam the car, goes flying. I'm like, oh, I just watched someone die, and the guy was okay. Luckily, I got out of the car. I'm like, are you guys okay? The cop's like, go get back in your car. We're fine.
Right.
I'm like,
Get out,
okay,
get away. Right.
okay, I'm just
I
gonna
just
go.
want to make sure
I
you're
don't,
good.
yeah. So I went on for that, and my voice was noticeably like jumpy during the concert that night. I the adrenaline like injection in my system, it screwed with me, and I was definitely more Post Maloney when I was singing. I was like, my voice was shaky, bro. So that was definitely trying some adrenaline on tour, you know. Um yeah, I
So
think that one sticks with me the most as a memorable moment on tour.
So it's funny you talk about missing equipment. So literally, I double check, and I triple check before I leave. And so I took my soundboard, I took the camera, I took everything down to set up. excuse me, to set up and have some of the local talent, or some of the talent kind of come in and do a podcast episode. So I unpack and could have swore I had everything. I forgot my microphone.
Oh, you don't need a microphone.
Right. Who needs a
What's
microphone?
a
I
microphone
brought
for?
everything but the microphone. So I'm like, really? And if you've been to Key West, there is literally no, like, I can't just go to the music store,
Oh gosh.
so, I can't, you can order Amazon, but it takes like 3 days to get there,
Okay.
so it's like, yeah, kind of, well, that shot it. So, I had all my equipment for no reason. So, but I did get some pretty epic pictures down there. And,
Oh
I mean,
no,
at least
that's
it didn't go to total waste bringing the equipment, but, yeah, it'd have been much cooler just to, you know, have like a, artist come in and out. And but definitely next
yep.
year I'm gonna set up at one of the venues, and or just have the artist come in and sit down, and like you and I are doing, shoot the
Yeah.
crap with them,
How
let
cool.
them talk. So
Right on. Yeah, we've had the situation like that where like the promoter's like, "Hey, come out and play at this bar, whatever in LA." And we show up and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my mixer. Here, you can just use this guitar case and just like drum on it and do like an acoustic set."
right,
Like, "Oh, okay."
because
I that's what we're doing now, show.
yeah, it's technology is good, but it sucks when you don't have what you
It
need.
yes, it can screw ya.
Um, So obviously, we talked about you releasing songs one song per month for the next couple months. What
Yes,
else can
sir.
we look out for? How can we support City of Lions? Do you have merch, anything like that that we could support you with? And for the
Yes.
folks listening on the podcast, where could we find that at?
Nice. Okay, so some stuff coming up for City of Lions is our next music video that we're going to be shooting. You can kind of see in the background here. I'm in front of some wind turbines, and so those are going to be a big part of the music video for my next song, Anchor. So we're going to be going out to Palm Springs, California, and shooting a really cool music video that involves a lot of compositing and 3D animation and new skills that I've been working on a lot. And I'm excited to get to bust out the new song and bust out these new visuals that I've been really working on. So yeah, we're going to be going out there. I'm going to have my buddy Travis is going to be acting in it too. So I'm hiring an actor for the first time in a video, which makes it easier as a director. Directing and acting in your video is just way too stressful, man. Like I always end up with a headache in the back of my neck.
I couldn't do it
Um,
because I'd be OCD. I'd be like, nope, take 57, take
bro,
58, take
honestly,
91.
honestly though, yeah, it's like, okay, now we're running out of sunlight. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing the new music video, new music, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of merch design lately. I'm about to launch my merch store, which you can find through my Spotify. It'll be a Shopify store as well. But if you go and follow me on Spotify, that's going to be the best social media platform to connect with me on, and you'll be able to get the merch directly through there. But I'm going to be hiding QR codes in most of my merch, so you can just like show your friend your shoulder or something, and then they can. It'll take them right to City of Lions.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be cool like that.
Yep, that's what I do with my little cards that I hand out. I got the logo on the front with the QR code on the back. Scan it and it
Yes.
takes them right to it. So so much
Nice.
easier than
It's
trying to
so much
explain it.
easier. So much easier. And you know what? Can I just take a moment to plug my computer in. I just realized that my plug was not working.
No worries.
Actually, is there any way could we show them my new song, Anchor, if that's a possibility?
Yeah.
Or did you want to save that for later?
I can upload it. Really
Okay, no worries.
quickly.
Let me grab my charger. It's just right here.
All right, folks. So we are going to debut a new video for you here shortly. So he's going to get his charger, and I'm going to upload the new song. So
I can wait until we get the new song.
No, it's going to take me a minute, so you can get your cord.
Okay, perfect.
Because it's probably going to take me about 2 minutes. So
just one
sit tight, folks. If you have any questions, you are about ready to see an unreleased music video from City of Lions. All right. So, yeah, as I'm getting that downloaded, we'll talk a little bit more. So this is the song Anchor.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that song, why I get this going.
This song is, it's really cool. It's about having that person in your life that just even when everything seems completely upside down, like, I feel like we all have that one person, or it's so good to find that one person that is just like, okay, my heart, even though my heart's racing, I feel calm now. You're that person where I find comfort. And the song, I feel like, puts it in a really cool way. I hit one of my highest notes. You were talking about my, the dynamic range of my voice. So towards the end of the song, I hit just a really high belting note that I'm excited for people to hear. It's kind of in the background, but it's a really nice harmony on it.
And this is just the song. It's not a music video, correct?
Correct. Yeah. This is just the song right here. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to hook the Bluetooth up, and we will play that here shortly. What's up, Bruce City Bearded? Thanks for coming in. It's a pleasure having you. If you have any questions for City of Lions, do not hesitate to throw them in the chat while I get this song loaded. And we are going to listen to an unreleased song by City of Lions. If I can figure out my technology.
Oh, yeah. So this song is it kind of has a cool reminiscence of there's some 80s vibe in it, while at the same time being like hip hop, in it. And then it has just like this really fat beat. We were just going really hard on the drums with it, and it accompanies it really nicely. And another element I've been trying to bring to the table more often, and something I discovered with my music called Hyperschmidt. That's what I released. I released an album as my self-discovery years. Is using my voice as replacing a synthesizer with my voice a lot, because I'm like, so many people struggle to try and find that unique, synth. And so, I've found that just singing the line and layering it a bunch is like, well, no one's going to be able to replicate my voice. So the whole chorus is very vocally driven. And yeah, it has that emo vibe to it, definitely. So I'm excited for you to hear it.
All right, folks. And I love technology. It took me literally a minute to get this uploaded. So, all right, we are gonna go ahead and announce it. This is the release.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, unreleased Anchor by City of Lions.
Carry burdens like it's my job, but there's no need. Anxiety was talking like I know it all. I knew it all too well. But you grabbed me by the hand just before the fall. Another step from hell. You take me to a place where I can't believe it'll be okay. You're my so safe. You are my shelter in the rain. You bring me rest as my heart begins to race. I'm still bloody from when I stepped into the ring. Thought it was over until I threw the final swing. As many as stars showed you all my scars, you still wanted me as well. You grabbed me by the hand just before the fall, another step from hell. You take me to a place where I can't believe it'll be okay. You're my anchor to the earth when gravity goes away. You make me feel so safe. You are my shelter in the rain. You bring me rest as my heart begins to race. You take me to a place where I can't believe it'll be okay. You're my anchor to the earth when gravity goes away. You make me feel so safe. You are my shelter in the rain. You bring me rest as my heart begins to race. You take me to a place where I can't believe it'll be okay. You're my anchor to the earth when gravity goes away. You make me feel so safe. You are my shelter in the rain. You bring me rest as my heart begins to race.
Yeah.
You get 20 woos. That's a jam. Love it. Just the vocals, your voice itself. Man, that is killer. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So
That's
that is
awesome.
coming out next month, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, sir.
Let me go back, fix this. And Bruce City says, round of applause.
Hey, thank you, Bruce City.
So,
Thank you.
folks,
Applause
this will
to
be
you,
out
sir.
next month. And you got
Yes.
the first listen here
Yes.
worldwide
Yes.
premiere of
Yes.
Anchor on the Sloppy Syndicate show. Ellie loves it as
Yes.
well.
Nice,
So-
Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I love how it's not extremely hard, like hard rock. She said that song was beautiful. Agreed. So hurry up and
Thank
drop
you,
that, all
Ellie.
right? Come on, City
Yeah,
Bones. Let's get it out.
right.
And yeah,
Yeah.
so folks, stay tuned. That is coming out next month. And then we have a
Yes.
ton of new songs coming out.
Yes.
Month, not month after month, but the next several months, we have some songs coming out. Sorry,
Actually, if I share my screen, will it share my audio with you too?
it should. I'm not sure. I've never done it, so we can try it.
Let's try. I want to share just one more little song coming out in July also.
Oh, he's spilling all the beans on the
I
Sloppy
know,
Syndicate show.
I get too excited. This was just a demo. It's like not all the pieces are put together, but definitely you'll be able to get the vibe of it. If that's okay.
If you can't share your screen, you can always just play it and put the volume up.
Let me see.
I am not that tech savvy, folks, so I cannot help on that one.
Hey. Okay, there we go. All right, I think I got it. Are you seeing it?
I am not seeing it on my side.
Here we go. This one.
Let me see if I...
Can you hear that?
No, I cannot.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? maybe it's not meant to be then,
right?
let me try it. Let me download it, and then I'll try sharing the video with you guys. I really want you to see it. Now I'm all excited. All right.
And he's making me feel special at the same time. World
Hey,
premiere of Anchor and a
a
song I
little.
have no idea what it is.
That's right.
So,
That's right. Okay, here we go. I think this is gonna work.
oh
All
wait,
right. Yeah, there's a little video file.
You gotta know that I wanted to make it. I'm losing my blood and it's making me shaky. Did you ever plan on fighting? Was it really fate if you already decided? Pick the hill that you wanted to die. Did you say all the things that you wanted tonight? If we fake it to make it, we're gonna lose our minds. We're really going for a ride. I think it's time I say goodbye. I think it's time I say.
Yeah, so there's that one for you.
oh, you're so catchy. Every song it's just catchy. Like, you do a phenomenal job with it. I
Thank
don't
you so much.
it's yeah.
Wow,
Folks,
thank you. I appreciate that.
2 world premieres here. So we have
Yes.
one song that we listened to, which was Anchor. What song, which this is unfinished, I'm
Yes.
still working on it. What song is that?
That was called Goodbye.
Goodbye. So Anchor and Goodbye world premiered
Yes, sir.
here today for you folks and you folks on the podcasting platforms.
The Sloppy Syndicate.
So make sure you check out City of Lions. Follow them on IG at City of Lions. You can find them at Linktree at City of Lions. You can find them on Spotify, which Chad said is the best way. And you can find everything on Spotify, from the music to merch, anything like that that is coming up. So
And right now I'm totally at the place where I can fully respond to DMs on Instagram. So if you want to hit me up, feel free. Say what's up on Instagram. I'll respond.
So, folks, go blow him up, show him some love. The folks that are here live are loving it. Nothing but great things in the chat. Love
That
the
is awesome.
sound.
Thank you, Ellie.
And
Thank you,
so,
Bruce City.
folks,
That is so awesome.
I am sad that you missed the live episode. But if you're listening in the future, just remember you can join us live when we go live. So, next time you can see the visual and you won't have to miss out instead of just hearing it on the podcast.
Yes,
Either
sir.
way, I appreciate your support, whether you are live or on all podcasting platforms. And you can find those on the sloppysyndicateshow.com. So, yes, any final departing words, Chad, from the
Yes.
City of Lions?
I just wanted to thank you so much, Donnie, for keeping music alive for everyone. I just think it's so cool that you're like a voice out there and a light that's still shining. These indie artists. It can be really intimidating with how big the corporate world of music is these days, and people not even getting the chance of daylight. And so it really means a lot that you are bringing people that normally don't get the voice or don't get to be heard on. So I just want to say thank you for so much for doing this, and I think you're awesome for even just keeping this going, and you're gonna blow up, dude, and like you already are. So it's so cool.
Oh, stop it. But no, I appreciate it. Music is a passion of mine, and if I would love to do this forever. And
That's
like
awesome.
we spoke about earlier, there's so much talent out there that we have not found or discovered, or they're
So
unsigned and they don't get the exposure. Um, even with the internet, the digital era, it's still like boom,
there's
you're mind
so
blown at an artist,
many.
right? So I can only imagine back in the day when it was CDs or vinyls or cassettes, and it was, there wasn't, you had dial up, which took you
Wow.
20 minutes to send an instant
Wow.
message. But
Wow.
just
Let
think of
alone a
it back
song.
then,
Right.
compared to the digital era where we have the access at our fingertips, but there's
Yeah.
still so much talent out there that has been undiscovered. So I folks, throw on Spotify, put on indies, put on, something and just let it play. That's how I discover a lot
Yeah.
of the bands and, a lot of the music and, support your local music scenes. That's another way.
Yes.
Support the artists, do what you can. If you love music, which we all love music, music has probably got us through the toughest times in our lives. If not, it has changed our life in some way or another. Um, so now that we are getting back to normal, let's support the artists that may have supported us through the pandemic and our mental states. Anyway, yes, support
Beautifully
City of
said.
Lions.
Wow.
I fully support City of Lions. And if you liked this song or the two songs that were played, I highly recommend going Here Is Love. Um,
Yeah,
I
check
think
that
Here
song
Is
out,
Love
guys.
is going to be hard to top
It
for
is
me.
that is a bop. No, I agree.
And as Chad from City of Lions said, Ellie Golden, right?
Yeah, Ellie Goulding, yes, sir.
Ellie Golding jams out to his song. Chad, right here, City of Lions, on this show, jams out to his song, Here Is Love, before she performs on stage.
Yes.
That's epic. I
It's
mean,
crazy.
that's
It still blows
right.
my mind.
So, folks, it's been a pleasure having you here. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, Chad, City of
Pleasure's been
Lions.
mine.
Folks, check him out. Any final departing words?
Thank you so much. Just it helps so much when you spread the word with your friends. Shoot it in a text. Be like, "Hey, here's this band I just discovered." That really can start things like a wildfire. And that it would, if I could make it my job to be able to sing to people and help them through any like down mental state and uplift them in any way, that would be mission accomplished. So that would be so awesome if you guys just spread the word. And I really think you guys are going to like everything coming out. And I hope to just keep getting more and more discovering myself as an artist and helping you guys with stuff.
Awesome. And he's also a great artist himself. So, as far as, he creates a lot of visuals and things like that. So props to him on that. Way more
Thank you.
talented than I am. I may hit you up for some
I'll
some
DM
work,
I'll DM
but
you my reel.
and so I usually say, I hope we've pleasured your ear holes. So I I don't have to say I hope we pleasured your ear holes this episode. I know we pleasured your ear holes this episode. My ear holes are moist, super
Yes,
moist. So don't take,
yes,
boom. The
yeah.
show was epic. Two world premieres of two songs. And folks, until next time, keep it sloppy and we'll see
Keep
you
it
soon.
sloppy.